Man, it's tough. I was hoping that this game would be spared with leaks, but Warner Brothers, WB, it just always happens, and it's usually not their fault. Usually it's like a third-party company, like an Amazon, a Best Buy, and today was no different. Yo, what's up, guys? Dynasty, and I just want to sit down and have a real conversation because I woke up to my Twitter blowing up, all my socials, my comment section. You've probably already seen it, but there is a massive leak for Mortal Kombat 1, and it's in regards to the future DLC. And I'm not going to really talk about it. I just want to make this video because I want to warn you that everywhere you look, there's going to be leaks, but thankfully the game's dropping in less than 4 months. So I'm hoping that means that the leaks aren't so prominent, but considering that this just happened a day after the game got announced, I'm sure it's going to be par for the course. And I'm making this video because, pot calling the kettle black, Dynasty talking about covering leaks and acting like he's not doing that no more. Yeah, I could make a video on the combat pack leaked characters and the supposed leaked boss, like I'm seeing a bunch of other people covering, but I've kind of outgrown that. From my personal experience, I feel like when it comes to like NetherRealm Studios and Mortal Kombat, I've got a weird, unique past with covering leaks. You guys know back in 2019 when MK11 came out, the entire roster got leaked, and I made a video on it. I hate to throw you under the bus, Honeybee, but you're the first one to cover the leaked roster at the time. Honeybee made a leaked roster video, and at the time, I was like, my channel's killing it. I'm getting 100K views a day. People want to see the information. If it's going to be on IGN, GameSpot, I'll just share it. I saw a pro player do it. I made a video on it. I saw shortly after that, Super made a video on it, and people followed suit. And this happened, I want to say, right after we got flown out to the reveal event. And I did that, and I pretty much got blacklisted from capture events moving forward. I don't know if that's actually why, but it pretty much put me in this weird situation where, like, I was working with WB, but at the same time, I was leaking their stuff, and they couldn't touch me. They couldn't talk to me. I let them down, per se. And though no one necessarily told me that, well, I mean, someone did tell me that through the DMs. And I was kind of immature, and I hit them with a couple of video links to creators they still featured and stuff. And I was like, but they're covering leaks too. Why can't I? But looking back at it now, I should have just not covered the leaks. And I'm saying this because I'm not covering leaks on my channel. I know last week I covered the initial MK1 leak because we had nothing to talk about for 4 years, and at the time, it was still speculation, and it was coming from some dude that worked for Xbox. It wasn't like an actual Amazon description, an actual Best Buy description. It was a tweet that anybody could have posted, and it was everywhere. We had to talk about it. These leaks that are coming out are official leaks from retailers that we know are real. There's no speculation. It's pretty clear-cut to the point, and let me be a beacon of inspiration to those up-and-coming YouTubers. They literally blacklisted me. They cut me off. And it hurt, because I love this franchise. But what I felt is probably so much less than what the developers felt when I sat there and I posted a video about the leaked roster and got like 300K views in a day. Like, oh, I got my views, my channel grew, but at the same time, I ruined my relationship with a company that, let's be real, I've looked up to, I've loved my entire life. So I just want you to know, if you're trying to avoid leaks, they're going to be out there. I won't be covering them on my channel unless it's like some type of supposed speculation. But even then, I just don't really want to cover leaks because it's only 4 months, guys. There's 4 months of content. And, today Boon just said we're going to have a dense marketing campaign. We're going to have official news dropping every other day at this point. I don't need to get cheap views. I don't need to sit here and ruin that. And dude, it's been so long since we got a real Mortal Kombat game. I've appreciated this whole experience so much more than I ever have, and I just want to be surprised. I want to genuinely have a real reaction. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I saw that coming. I mean, no, I didn't. Well, I'm shocked. I had no clue this guy was a DLC character or the big boss. I don't want to do that to myself because I love this franchise, and I regret it. I regret doing what I did a couple years ago, and it is what it is. I know a lot of you guys want me to discuss leaks and talk about leaks. There's other channels with just the amount of subs I've got and post as much as I do doing it already. Literally type in Mortal Kombat 1 leak on YouTube and you'll see a certain person already discussing the big boss. It's insane. I also think it's disappointing to know that there are accounts on like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook that are like reputable accounts, respected accounts, who are also just spreading the information. And they're people that like Ed Boon follows. And it's like, and these are all the same people that would drag me back in 2019. They dragged me a week ago. It's hypocrisy at its finest. But I know for me, when I look at myself in the mirror for this game moving forward, I want to do the right thing, and I won't be covering leaks. It's not worth it, guys. I want to kind of reestablish a relationship with this company. If I don't, whatever. At the end of the day, I still want to just be legit and genuine and not look in the mirror and feel like a scumbag, because views are great, but I think I'd rather just sit this one out and be a mature fucking adult. So yeah, Dynasty being an adult in 2023, it's crazy what 4 years will do to someone, right? So just be warned, there are leaks out there discussing characters and bosses potentially. I don't think I'm going to cover any of that stuff, guys. Say what you will, call me out for being a hypocrite years later. But again, the only reason why we talked about MK1 last week was because it was a single tweet. It wasn't concrete information being leaked from a retailer. So it is what it is. I just wanted to make this video to sit down and be real with you guys, because I've changed, man. Yeah, you know, views are important. Growing the channel is important. Obviously, everybody's complaining about their videos being demonetized. Have you seen me complain about that yet? I took that break last year, man, to work on my mental and to change my image. And I'm just trying really hard to be a better person, a better creator, and just do things the right way, man. And again, if that pisses you off, I understand completely. There's a million other content creators out there on this platform that are going to be discussing MK1 leaks, but I don't think I'm going to be one of them. So let it be known. Maybe in a month you can meme this video when I talk about the entire leaked roster. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my statement. My advice to up-and-coming YouTubers would be learn from my mistakes, because there's nothing worse than seeing all your counterparts being flown out to the studio to play the game early, and despite having more views, more subscribers, arguably a better fan base, not being included because you couldn't keep your mouth shut and just do the right thing from like a moral standpoint. So again, I know Dynasty preaching morals is so weird in 2023, but I love Mortal Kombat so much. I don't want to spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it for myself. It's already been spoiled. Being a content creator is already tough as it is, because I get the leaks sent to me instantly on Twitter in the comment section. So I'm taking one for the team, and I'm sparing you because I can't be spared doing this gig. So yeah, they're already out there, and I guess my opinion on it is I'm not surprised. I don't know if today's live stream was live or not. I kind of think it was pre-recorded, but seeing how Ed Boon was being kind of coy kind of made me upset, really upset. I felt really bad because, again, it's like they had the entire game under wraps for years. He said himself today, this is the longest they've had developing a Mortal Kombat game, so it's going to be great. And then a day after, for the DLC to get leaked. Damn, dude, it sucks. It sucks because it tends to happen a lot. I just don't want to step my foot in that puddle anymore, if that makes any sense. So again, learn from my mistakes. If you want to get the views, you want to get the subscribers, feel free to plaster Big Boss leaked, Combat Pack leak. But I just want you to know, if you're doing that, you're a hypocrite, because chances are you've called me out in my content for it, and it's kind of fucked up. And one day you got to answer for that. And hopefully it's something that changes. But people are people, man, and people see dollar signs and money, and it tells you where their value's at. And for me, man, I love what I do. I'm blessed to be here. I just don't want to... I'm trying to think of a word that's not the word I want to use. Because the word I want to use is so bad. It's like beating a dead horse, man. Like, I don't want to sit here and just suck Mortal Kombat 1 dry. That sounds horrible.
Tell me he didn't just say that.
No, I there's more to life than just trying to get clicks. So, real one to you. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you respect me more. If you don't, if you think I'm a hypocrite because years ago I did that and a week ago I discussed the whole rumor, I understand completely. You have every right to hate me, but I know for me, this year moving forward, I just want to do things the right way because I love this franchise. I love this company. I literally cried in my reaction video, and I want to do things the right way. So do what you will, but I know on this channel we're doing things the right way, guys. So be warned, the leaks are out there, and be careful. Some people are plastering the characters in the title, in the thumbnail. Some people are hiding behind the basis of, well, I didn't include the character name in the title or the thumbnail, so that means I can talk about it. Like, you can do whatever you want ultimately, but it's not going to win you over with the devs. And I feel like I've done way too much damage to NetherRealm, and considering that I've covered this game for over a fucking decade, I've been covering this game since I was a freshman in fucking high school on YouTube. I'm 28 in a few months. I can't do that no more, man. I just can't, you know? I can't do that. So it is what it is. I love you. Thank you for watching, and just be careful out there because the streets are wild. In this case, the search results, if you type in Mortal Kombat 1 leak. So shout out to everybody who's staying legit, genuine, and real. And, you know, to the other creators that are going to just do what they want for clicks. Play the game, dude. Play the game, I guess. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and hope it feels good being a piece of shit. And for the record, I just wanted to, you know, yeah, you know, and I mean this, I mean this completely, 100%, and I'm glad that I'm not the only one. So shout out to the real ones, and it's kind of funny seeing people disappear for years and come back conveniently when leaks start happening. You know who you are. That could be a long 4 months. I love you guys. Peace.